So DD India is closely following the electoral trail in the United States. My colleague Shubhendu Ghosh is in Miami, Florida. He scans through some of the prominent newspapers and takes us through other developments in the political contest for the White House.
We are at the beautiful Bay Area of Miami in Florida. Behind me, you can see the waters of the Atlantic Ocean. But for now, stay with me as we scan through the election stories in today's newspapers. We begin with the Miami Herald. It talks about the manner in which the contest is as close as it gets between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. The headline reads, Harris and Trump deadlocked in the final stretch. The poll finds it's 48% to 48%. That's the final national poll by New York Times and Siena College that it has come out with. It's a reason to be worried for Kamala Harris because this poll is talking about popular vote. Traditionally, Democrats would have an edge in the popular vote even if they would not be able to match the electoral advantage of the Republicans. The next article has an interesting headline. It says, Harris is literally everywhere right now, just not in Florida. Florida is where we are at the moment in Miami. It's talking about the manner in which Kamala Harris is focusing on the key 7 swing states and not Florida, which is traditionally considered a red state, a stronghold of former President Donald Trump. In fact, the article says that it is her husband, second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, who was campaigning in Florida, talking about how busy and committed his wife is to the national cause. But Kamala Harris hasn't found time to come to Florida to campaign. Most of her time has been spent campaigning in the swing states in particular. And these are the states which experts believe hold the key to who is going to be the next president of the United States. Let's now turn to the next newspaper. We're looking at the New York Times. On the front page, an interesting article over the issue of abortion. It says, ballot power of abortion will be tested. Now, we know that alongside the vote for the White House, the amendment on the issue of abortion is also there for vote across at least 10 states. Democrats who come across as pro-choice side of the debate were hoping to derive some advantage as far as the issue of abortion is concerned. But this article says that their survey predicts that it is possible that the voters may be voting in favor of abortion, but also at the same time support the Republican candidate, that is Donald Trump. And the final story from the New York Times, it is talking about the manner in which tensions are on the rise as the date for the election day comes closer. It says election officials face a torrent of threats as election day looms. There is an increasing security threat that is coming in, even for the officials who are engaged in the election process. It is talking about the manner in which various arrangements are being made in a large scale across various polling booths and stations. Use of drones, barriers, snipers are expected to be deployed at some offices. So those were the big stories in the newspapers today. For now, with camera person Jay Shankar, Shubhendu Ghosh for DD India in Miami.